Interested in learning how to read an MLS listing? Well, today we're doing just that. Hi everybody, my name is Marianne Knowles. I'm with the Jameson team of Likely Real Estate. I'm a licensed real estate agent in beautiful Tampa Bay. So now that we're all safe in our homes, we're on our computers more. So I figured it would be a good idea to go over an MLS listing. That way, if some of you are confused in some of the areas on the listing, I'll try to go over it today. So let's just jump right in.
Okay, so if you were receiving homes from me, you would receive a link that would be sent directly to your email. And then once you received the email, you'd click on the link and it would take you here to my portal. Let's say we're talking about condominiums in Clearwater. Once you open the portal, you'll notice that the condo or the properties I'm sending you is over here on the right-hand side, and the map of them would be over here on the left. You can click on the map to either zoom in or zoom out to see what the surrounding areas are. Over to the right is just a snapshot of the property that you're looking into. Here are some pictures that you can scroll through on the smaller scale. And then you have some descriptions of the property as well here. If you click on the blue address, it will take you into more in-depth detail about the home and the community. Once you scroll down, you'll be able to see images of the unit. And this here is set in larger view to see the pictures, but if you click on this arrow over here that's shadowed, you'll be able to scroll through to see all of the pictures that are listed. And obviously on the left-hand side, there's another arrow so that you can go backwards and view where you just were. If you go down a little further, you'll see that there are other ways that you can view the images as well. This is the two squares overlapping each other will take you to thumbnails so that you can view all of the photos in one glance, or you have the option to see the photos in a slideshow setting so that it's automatically feeding through those photos for you. Okay, once you scroll further down, it will give you additional details about the home. And I'm going to read from left to right. So here it says the year that it's built, which was 1961. Over to the right, it will tell you the county that this condominium is in, which is Pinellas County. The listing price is $385,000, and over to the right, it says ADOM, and I want to talk about the difference between ADOM, which is here on the right, and CDOM, which is over here on the left. So ADOM stands for active days on market. This home has been actively put on the market for 188 days now. It has been listed for 188 days. CDOM, way over here on the left, stands for cumulative days on market. So let's say that this particular seller once had it on the market, took it down for a short amount of time, and then put it back up again. The CDOM would be a collection of the times that the same seller had it off and on for short periods of time. In this case, the CDOM is the same as the ADOM, but it is common to see that the cumulative days are sometimes different from the active days. So here over to the left, it says beds. The unit has 2 bedrooms, and over to the right is baths, and there are 2 baths in the unit. Square footage, 979 square feet, and over here on the right, the listing agent is indicating that they obtained the information about the square footage in the public records. We've already gone over what CDOM stands for. Underneath that is listing price per square foot. So based on a listing price of $385,000, the price per square foot is $393.26. Over to the right, it's asking about how many acres there are, and it's not applicable since it is a condominium. Underneath that, it's mentioning what type of garage or parking features there are here. So this does have assigned parking. It does have common parking and guest parking. And over to the left, it's saying that no, it does not have a garage. But over to the right, it's indicating that yes, that one assigned parking space happens to be a carport. The taxes were $5,489. And over to the right, it's asking for the legal subdivision name. Now, there is a difference between the legal description of a property and the physical address of the property. The legal description of a property is just basically a way to define or accurately pinpoint where a particular piece of property is. And when an agent is writing up an offer, we do use that legal description of the property, and it has to go on that contract. Over to the left, it's indicating that pets are allowed, and over on the right, it's telling you that if you do want to rent it, your minimum lease period would be 3 months. Okay, and underneath the descriptions, you'll see the verbiage that the listing agent put describing both the unit, the community. They're most likely mentioning the amenities that the community has to offer, and also some nearby attractions that may be close to that subdivision. A little further down, this I love. This is telling you all the nearby restaurants, bars, coffee, schools that are near that particular community. And underneath it also gives all of those restaurants with their phone numbers, coffee bars, stores, etc. Okay, next is the land site and tax information. Over to the left, it's telling us that the taxes were $5,489 for the tax year of 2019. The homeowners did file a homestead exemption, meaning that they did live there as their primary residence. The front exposure of the home faces west. Lot size acres, lot size square footage, and lot number have to do with the land itself. Block parcel and additional parcels do not apply since it is a condominium. And over to the right, it's asking to indicate the flood zone code. In this case, an AE means that the new homeowners would require flood insurance. So the buyers or the buyer's agent would have to find out if that flood insurance is included in the HOA or if the new homeowners would need to get their own flood insurance. Next, we're moving on to the water information. So yes, this home has a waterfront. The waterfront happens to be an intercoastal waterway. The waterfront feet is 400 feet. The water access is again at the intercoastal waterway. Water extras happen to be the assigned boat slip and sailboat water. The next section talks about the interior information of the unit itself. So there is central air. It's asking about the air conditioning, type of flooring, what type of heating and fuel. In this, it's central air. It asks to list the security features, whether there's a fireplace, again, how the source of the heating and fuel came from, and again, it was in the public records. And it mentions all of the utilities that are either available or currently connected. And then it basically boasts about the interior features of the home, such as whether there is tray ceilings or window treatments, type of cabinets, type of countertops, etc. Then it mentions what types of appliances are included and if there are any additional rooms. The next section basically gives dimensions of some of the rooms inside the home. And underneath there, it talks about the exterior information of the building itself. So here the construction of the exterior is concrete. It talks about what type of roof there is, some of the pool features and what the pool is made of, and any other exterior features such as grills, balconies, gutters, etc. Next, going down to the community information. This is what most buyers read and are interested in knowing about when they get an MLS listing, especially if it's a condo or something that has an HOA. The first section indicates the features of the community, such as pools, fishing, sidewalks, waterfront, whether it has wheelchair access, etc. Over on the right, sometimes it gets confusing because it says what the fees include before you actually see what the fees are. So here over on the right, the fees include such things such as cable TV, sewer, trash, water, pool, maintenance on the grounds, and a lot of people tend to miss where the fees are because it does not have a dollar sign next to it. But here you can see that the condo fee for the month is $464. It's also telling us that this is not a 55 plus community, so the community is open to all ages. Over to the left, since we know it's a pet friendly community, it's telling us that they do take large pets over 100 pounds or max pet weight of 100 pounds. And then it's telling us the nearby schools. The next section are just some taxes for the past years that are recorded. And underneath that is also a great feature that the MLS has to offer. It's basically telling you where the local schools are and how far they are away from you, which school levels they are, and what they are currently rated. But if you don't want to just know about your assigned school, you can click on a tab that's all public schools or all the private schools as well.
Thank you for watching, everybody. If you have any questions about today's topic, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm always happy to help. We'll see you next Friday for another FYI Friday. Take care.